G'day guys, and welcome to this week's trade recap video. Now once again, just before I get underway, make sure to hit the like button, leave a comment down below as well. Let me know if you got involved in this trade. And the trade I am going to be covering today is gold from Tuesday's London session. Now it was right at the end, right at the depth of the stream. It was right in the last I was about to wrap it up, to be honest. I was waiting for the news to be released. I think it was PMI, can't remember. I think it was PMI for the pound, which was 9:30 a.m. I was just wanting to see what the figures were for that. And in the meantime, gold actually set up for a nice entry. Now, the entry itself is what I like to refer to as a more conservative sell from resistance. So it requires a little bit more than just one candle to close back bearish at a resistance to give me my confirmation to sell it. Now, the difference between the conservative, more confirmation, I suppose, more confluence type entry is with instead of just one 30-minute candle closing back bearish and then looking to enter as you create lower high, lower low, still like the same scenario, still looking for that also to be ticked off. But within the previous 30-minute candle actually create that resistance, what we had was a minor support form. So a candle closing back weak bullish. Now, what this does should suggest to me is if we do close back bullish and we are to continue bullish and potentially create a higher low, then what we really should be doing is just pulling up prior to breaking above that candle and potentially retest the highs. And if you've got the volume momentum, continue to the upside. So having said that, this then provides me my potential entry points, because if we are to break it, and what we're likely going to be doing is heading back down towards the support, the opposite end. So we've got a few different confluences here. We've got the M30 closing back bearish. You've got that support within that previous M30, and then the entry is taken as you break that support. So on Tuesday towards the industry, and this is my entry. For me, I actually got taken out break even because I needed to get off the stream. I had things to do. I had coaching sessions that evening my time, and I had to go eat dinner. I did get into another entry though, a little bit further down, based off a little 5-minute entry on the interruption candle entry, which a lot of you guys know about now. So that'll be another lesson I'll once again cover, I'm sure, down the track. But most of you do know what I'm talking about when I do mention interruption candle. So, all right, so to cover this entry, so what I did was, guys, so first of all, first thing we had was price tapped into resistance. So number one, price tapped into resistance, a level I'd pre-marked in. Number two, we closed a candle bearish on the M30. Let me find it just here. So that's my confirmation we're actually forming a resistance. So we've tapped in on this bullish candle. We've closed back bearish in the M30. So that is what I want to see to tick off the box before I look for any entry. The M30 time frame closing in my direction. Now, number three. So within this M30, like I mentioned before, what we had was a little bit of support form. So I didn't sell it straight away because obviously price didn't break all of that M30. Would I have sold it? Probably not, to be honest, because that M30 wasn't the strongest candle, to be honest, bearish candle. So I probably would have been waiting for maybe another confluence, which is what I got in the 15 minutes. So yeah, potentially I would have sold it. I'm not sure, to be honest, guys. Again, in that situation on stream, maybe I would have, but probably not actually, because I wanted to get off the stream. So that particular instance, I probably wouldn't have. But what we had, so number three was, we had that minor support form within the catalyst M30 candle. So this is the last 15 minutes of the M30 that closed back bearish. This is the last 15 minutes of that bullish candle. This was the first 15 minutes of the candle that closed back bearish in M30. This was the second 15 minutes of that 30-minute candle. So number three, I had that support form. Number four, stop loss at that point. First I want to cover something. Knowing that was a weak closure, so to determine whether it's weak or not, you can use a fib and just draw in the high and low, and all you're interested really seeing the 50% line. If price closes above the 50%, then I consider it a weak candle. What that means is it's a weak support. So if the new candle opens up, creates a double wick, I can look to take the trade on impulse as it begins to break the low of that bullish pause. Now, if this candle closed higher up, then I consider that to be a stronger closure, of a stronger support, minor support formed within that previous M30. So therefore, what that would mean, in accordance to my rules, in accordance to the course that I have put together over the past year and a bit, I would need to wait for the next 15-minute candle to close back bearish below the low of that bullish candle, so bearish engulfing. But as we can see here, it closed below the 50% of from top to bottom. So that suggests to me that it was valid to take the impulse entry as it broke the low of that bullish candle. So I had that. So that was number 4. Number 5, stop losses above the 30-minute candle. Again, technical level, you want to have it above or below previous M30, in my opinion. So I had it above. I actually had it above the swing in that instance, but I think I dragged it down straight away. So that's number 4, stop loss. Number 5, entry set for just below the bullish candle's low. I wasn't concerned about breaking the low of the 30-minute because that was a bearish candle at 15-minute, which created the lowest point of that 30-minute candle. I'm more concerned about breaking that support, because if we break the support, we're likely going to head down. So that was number 5, the entry at that point there. I popped down to like 7-8 pips. I went to break even. That was number 6 as per usually my rules, but in that particular moment, I needed to get off stream, and I just wanted to get off to actually go make myself some dinner prior to more things that need to be done that evening. So it actually came back, take me out, but then I'll go in a little bit later on a 5-minute, just whilst watching it while I had the food cooking, and that was just here, but I'll explain that another time. So that was an entry based off price tapping into that bullish candle's low, and it had like no drawdown. It had like a pip drawdown, and it just melted. So that was the trade recap, guys. I hope you all got involved. I mean, it was a really good trade. We had to wait right to the end of the stream, but when I see this play out, I would be looking to take it every single day of the week. It is one of my favorite entries. So you want it to form at a resistance or at a support. Obviously, what the main catalyst is, within the 30-minute actually closes back relatively strong bearish, lower high, lower low. You had a minor support in the M15, and once again, if you are to continue bullish, no need to break that minor support, this pause candle here, and you should just high low, high high. But as soon as you begin to break it, clean traffic to the left, in line with the structure as well, and the bias at that point, it's likely to head back down to the next level of support. So that was the trade recap for this week, guys. I hope you enjoyed it. Leave a comment down below. Let me know what you think. I will see you guys on Monday. Once again, thanks a lot for the support. The streams are going well. The subs are rising. I appreciate all your support, guys. Until Monday, take care. Have a good weekend. And cheers, guys. Bye for now.